Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, in the car, helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, fans, we are going to be talking about Transformers issue number 44, I think we're on now. Yes, 44. Read issue number 43. I was pleasantly surprised. It had a story to do with Soundwave and Cosmos, and this time I wanted to keep going with it, seeing if I can get on board with it. There's a lot going on. It's like almost like a very political type of book when it comes to the Transformers series, but I've grown up with Transformers. I love it. You can hear the music in the background. I've grown up with it since 1983, and I just love it, so I really want to get into it. Great cover here when it comes to Trax being on the cover with Nito Nose taking a selfie of himself and his brother. I think that was really, really awesome. This book here, you get to see who's inside of it. You get to see kind of cast of characters. That's really well done in there. You get to see Trax and RC and Optimus Prime, Nito Nose and Brawl, and then there's this one other guy I can't make out. Oh, Dreadwing and Starscream, of course, out of all people in this issue. When you get to see the artwork, right away you get to see there's a lot of dialogue. So yes, there is a lot that's going on post-war when it comes to the Autobots and Decepticons. There's the one thing I can recommend here with this book is you might want to read it in trade because there's so much going on, because you might forget what happens in this issue or in these issues when you read them. But the artwork is absolutely gorgeous in here. I love it. Optimus Prime is in there. RC is in here. She's the leader on Earth the leader on Earth. There is no Decepticon and Autobot war anymore. And really what happens in this issue, we get to see the past history of, I guess, Trax and Nito Nose, how, they are an Autobot and Decepticon, and they were family, and they were opening up a business, and you get to see how their methods were different and how they split apart. And they wind up fighting in this issue, and it's kind of an emotional scene in this book, because even though they're robots, they all, of course, they have personalities, and it was tough seeing them fight. The book does a great job at describing kind of what's going on. RC sums it up really quickly in this issue when she talks to Prime, because everything this post-war is being held together by Starscream being the leader on Cybertron. And she talks to Prime and she goes, well, let's see. I know Starscream's in charge, but now he's got, what, 2 combiners, and he has a means to make more because there's a combiner war that just happened. Prowl is a fugitive. He's on the escape. There's a council of worlds, so there's all kinds of things being divided here. And then it says that Prime is like a messiah now. People worship him. So it was really cool to see all these little things that transpire in this issue. Brawl has this thing as we don't have to answer to Autobots. We're Decepticons. That's what we were built to be. And you get to feel the real tension in this issue of what's going on between the Autobots and the Decepticons in this book. And Bumblebee really explains to Starscream, he's like, you have to hold complete control here, because what happens if you're not careful, you're going to lose it. And at the end of the issue, when there was this battle or this fight that was going out in the bar, like I told you earlier about Trax and Nito Nose, this police bot comes and goes to arrest some of the Decepticons that started all this. RC found out about this, and she wasn't happy because this was a secret police, and she feels that this is the wrong thing and kind of threatens Starscream at the end of the issue, and Starscream does not like it. But again, Bumblebee reassures Starscream, saying, you gotta hold things in control or they're gonna slip right through your fingers. And that's pretty much how the issue ends. So, like I said earlier, there's a lot that's going on in Transformers. This is a hard series to jump onto, but I feel that if you can really sit down and take your time and read this book, I think that it's a very enjoyable book, and the cast of characters here are great, especially if you grew up to Transformers and you remember all these characters. So guys, after reading this one, I'm going to give it a 4 stars. Very political, a lot to read, hard to jump on, but a very enjoyable story if you are a Transformers fan. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.